And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
Greg Warren's new special, The Champ, premieres this Friday, May 16th, on the Nateland YouTube channel. You can also hear Greg Warren's regularly on Pure Comedy and Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup on Sirius XM. Everybody, I think you already guessed it. It's the hilarious Greg Warren joining us.
Hey, guys.
What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Did you take the Nate Copter here? I trust everyone under the Nateland umbrella takes the Nate Copter everywhere they go.
It's pretty cool.
Does everybody get their own Nate Copter?
I'm not at that level yet. There's some of the guys that do.
So you get your own Nate Copter?
You got to work your way up a little bit.
I think the crew of friends, myself included, we should all get to pick a ride at this goddamn amusement park. I mean, we should all get to pick something out.
Yeah.
He announced it in Esquire. He's going for it. He's going to be a fucking mogul. And I think I should be able to pick maybe like a Splash Mountain, something.
Yeah, you were there at the beginning, man. I'd like a big ride, I would think.
I just want a hot dog named after me, like the Bob Dog.
Oh, the Bob Dog. Buddy, I think that's a phone call away from happening.
Okay. Yeah.
No, but I
I'll
would
try
like
to work that in the next time I see him if you want.
I appreciate that. That'd be nice, dude.
Yeah, like I should run like Hades, like where it's like the one place in the park if you have to curse.
Yeah.
Big J. Okerson's cursing den. In case you have to get away from your family for 1 second and be like, these fucking kids.
What are the lines too long for you here?
What if that's the thing that blows the whole deal for Nate? We heard him talking about this. Nate's like, no, we won't have it. He's like, no, it's too late.
He goes, well, one, we thought it was a fantastic idea, but two, we can't get behind the idea now. A cursing room? There's got to be somewhere to cut loose.
Yeah.
I mean, I assume that's who people who take the smash rooms, right, are either hostile psychopaths or religious people.
What's a smash room?
You never heard of a smash room?
You go to a room and you get to just break things.
Oh, really?
They make these now. The Philadelphia arenas have them in there.
It's called the Philadelphia Arena. It's called any arena
concourse
in Philadelphia where anybody plays anything.
Yeah, I think it's called the concourse, I believe. These things, they really exist. You could pay and go and like wear safety equipment, which, by the way, takes away a lot of the.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, man, some of the immediacy of it is lost. It's not organic. It's like It's like when they had the urinals and they had like a chalkboard in the urinal where you could do your own graffiti or whatever.
Yeah,
it's
Well, part of smashing something or raging something is you might get cut or bleed, and something might go into your eye, and that's how you learn the lesson.
You're losing the dramatics of it, like you said exactly. Like I punch like a TV, I smash a TV. That maybe is expensive. And I didn't even know when I punched it for sure I was going to bust it, but I made the decision too late, and I went for it, and I busted the TV. But then you at least, like, as in the immediacy of that is like you're showing, then Christine gets to see, like, I want to do that to your fucking face, but I don't do that.
Especially if you got
I don't hit chicks.
A piece of the TV stuck in your
she's not
knuckle.
going to buy that you're mad if you go to some room and book a thing 5 hours in advance. She's not going to think you're mad. She's not going to think she did wrong.
How is she going to see it unless there's blood coming down my arm and I go, you happy now? Is this what you fucking need to get through your day?
Unless, Jay, if they had a room where you could smash your chick.
Oh, that's true. A chick smash room?
Or how about a couple smash room? You both get helmets. You both get some type of weapon, and you can go in there and beat the shit out of each other.
I absolutely would get over anything I had to get out on Christine with a hilarious, like, if I could just do the action moves on trampoline would be fine.
Yeah.
But if I can stone cold stun her ass and fucking, like, give her a sweet chin music with maybe a super padded, like, thing they put on your feet, like those big, like, like the bumper, like fist they give you. When you get these like inflatable big things.
Well, the guys are like sumo wrestlers. They get in the suits or whatever.
Sort of like that, but with punches and kicks that really can't hurt you. Just maybe send you back a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd love to know.
You could do that though.
Yeah. What would you call it? Just a no risk. If you fist fight your girl, your longtime girlfriend.
If you could have like a superhero power where you could just go back, you could control time.
Well, how do you mean? Is that like am I dealing with a Doctor Strange, like I have to control all the time, or a Superman, I have the ability to roll it back 5 minutes?
You have a thing where you can turn and go back in time, right? So you could get into a fight with Christine, beat the shit out of her, and then go back to 10 minutes before, and she does that thing, and then you because you're saying you just want to feel the feeling of doing it, but not hurt her.
This might surprise a lot of people to hear from me because people don't think I'm a hyper emotional, feeling guy. But my concern there would be, Bobby, if we're operating on the possibility of a multiverse theory, there is still a timeline where that Christine lives life being beaten the shit out of by me. You know what I mean? Like that continues on.
I watched
somewhere.
enough of that Westworld to think like, on some level, she's gonna know that you did it.
Yeah.
You know, like she's gonna know, and she's gonna be hurt by it. And
or we start messing up with timeline, exactly, and she starts having dreams of the other girl's actual reality. I mean, how deep you want to get with
How about
you know,
Christine?
there's some dorks listening right now. Like, these guys are so stupid. That is not how. That is not how the continuum works. These guys are idiots. Have they not seen?
Maybe
So
you're
you're
going to go Thanos snap.
You're worried about you beat the crap out of her.
I give Christine exactly what she deserves: a fucking flush fist, 80% power, full cock beaten. Yeah.
But you go back to where before. So you felt it. You feel good. You're done. You know what's about to happen. You don't need to do it.
No guilt whatsoever.
No
just
guilt.
pure.
But
You feel good. You did what you said you were going to come to.
But you're worried about that Christine in the future now that you just left is going to have to feel that and go on with life. That's what you're worried about.
I leave
On a different plane.
on a different timeline. She has to move on with that.
Well, what if but you control time. Go back a couple hours later and go, baby, I'm sorry.
I'm just always worried about you guys, and I worry more than I just want to tell the listener, she's here and she's laughing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, she can't just cry all the time. You know what I mean?
I'm like, you guys, I know. I just ruined the whole bit, but I'm like, I'm worried about you guys.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
well,
yeah.
No.
You are around Nate a lot, I guess.
Yeah.
This is too edgy for you.
Greg?
Beating the shit out of your girl in a different timeline.
It is. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Greg.
I'm terrified.
You don't have to worry.
Sorry, Greg.
I told you I'm not going to beat her, even if I could change
Even
time.
if he had it, he felt bad.
Because
It's actually really romantic, Greg.
Yeah, I know.
what
I
I
don't
said
get
was
a lot of
actually
stuff, man.
extremely
Yeah.
romantic.
It was
Yeah, this is
sweet.
why I'm not with somebody.
Because, by the way, I'm coming back to a Christine that doesn't even know
that you could.
she was beaten the shit out of. But I'll know that the other one, I go, oh, I'll never get to really apologize to that one and say like, or take it back in her life.
Yeah, but she's going to go on to a better life.
Now, let's make another change.
Yeah.
Me and Christine both have the power of time travel. That would be fun because then nonstop we can do things like once in a while she could shoot me in the face.
Yeah.
I could beat the living shit out of her. We can go all crazy with it. Nighttime stabbings, and then we both. But then we just go back. No, we know we're doing it. We go and we laugh about it in the morning. We go, oh my god, how many? Do we even know? We'll never even know how many times we've redone this because we killed each other 8 times last night.
But what if
if
she... Yeah, go ahead.
What if we accidentally murder suicide and then we can't go back?
Oh, boy. Yeah. You gotta strike a deal. That'd be a great movie, by the way.
Would be a great movie.
Yeah, there's always a glitch in these programs that you know, with this ability for both of you to go back. There's always like somebody forgot some piece of code, and somebody's going to remember, or somebody's going to get in trouble.
Yeah, I know.
I kill
It's like,
you,
why
but I
the
forget
Terminator-
for a second that it's a thing, and I think I actually did it, and the only way out is
Why
to
the
kill myself.
Terminator? Why the Terminator future only made one time machine that exploded upon use? What's weird about that, right? They never did anything right in those time travel things. It was a gone, right? Once he went back, he couldn't come back to Terminator or Kyle Reese, right?
One way, because the technology's in the
One
future.
way. Ridiculous. The technology's there, but he couldn't bring that technology there. Do you know what I mean?
they have to
To
go
send himself back.
All right,
It's
how
an
about-
ordeal.
How about this? The superhero power is not time. Christine doesn't feel anything. She nothing can hurt her.
Oh, I'll take no pleasure in her just sitting there laughing at my punches, dude.
know what?
That's not fun.
You know what? That's not. I didn't.
Her sitting there smiling, laughing at me while she's eating a fucking giant sandwich.
It's
while I'm
emasculating,
punching
if
her.
anything.
Yeah.
Like, that's the best that you have.
That would
like,
feel
yeah,
terrible.
What are you talking about, man?
Yeah, you know.
That's
I
like
didn't think
Alabama
that through.
Whirly
Yeah,
scene.
have you ever hit
finally.
anybody with an axe? You coward.
No, like
How
a
about-
like a Wolverine
I
like.
fixed it. Yes,
Yeah.
Wolverine. You can punch her, stab her, all that stuff, but she heals herself immediately.
Full pain though.
Feels the pain. She literally goes, "My God!" Screams, cries, but it grows back.
How fast does it
long?
heal though? Because I'd like
Right
to give
away.
her. I'd like to give her
Wolverine.
a full on. Like I need to.
Okay.
I don't want to like punch her in the eye, right? And then she gets a cut over the eye
And heals.
and then that just heals. Like I want to see a wealth of damage, and then she sits there and she goes like, "No big deal," and it just kind of like morphs
Okay,
back
I got
to
it.
herself.
I got it. You control her healing. That's your power. You're the one You can control people's healing. So you could look at
Then
you.
she's constantly in need of me.
But here's the thing: you could hit somebody in traffic in New York if they get in your way, run them over, kill them, and then all of a sudden you can turn back, you can heal them, and they just get up and be like, "What the fuck?"
I'd spend too much of my time doing that. I don't want to keep killing and healing constantly.
The word gets
but,
out
yeah.
where you're like one of those. There's always like some 12-year-old that has the power of healing that everybody lines up at the farm. To
No doubt.
I feel like the word's gonna get out, man.
Bill
this
Belichick-
show's not gonna go dead because people are just gonna be.
Yeah, but
it's all you're gonna get is.
how about the
people
guy who did that? Did you ever see that documentary, An Honest Liar, about Ricky Jay? Was that the name of the famous magician?
Yeah,
Ricky Jay. And he used to do a lot of those things like fake, try to fool people with like. He would always try to expose like the televangelists and stuff too. He'd always get them. But one of his big things was like putting out there that he's got a healer kid, like a kid who can go out there and he's Jesus reincarnated, and then the people lined up and gave him all this love, and then it turned out he just ended up having a gay relationship with that kid for the rest of his life. They were like together until he died.
Ricky Jay guy did?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The kid that he put out there as the spiritual healer kid just became his
boy.
boyfriend forever.
Maybe he sucked his powers away through his penis.
Real nice, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know. I'm just trying to fix the whole punching thing.
Real nice, dude. Fix the whole punching thing? No, Christine's fine. She's not going to get punched because none of us has powers.
Right.
This is what the fun of daydreaming is, Bob.
What, Christine? What would the power would you want?
Invisibility.
That's not Ricky Jay.
Yeah, it is.
Ricky Jay's in Boogie Nights. That's not.
Oh, well, then that's not Ricky
I thought
Jay's
you
name
meant
I'm thinking
Ricky Jay,
of.
the
No.
magician. No,
What's his name,
good
Christine?
God.
So
The Amazing Randy?
I think so. Yeah.
Totally different guy.
Yeah.
So Ricky Jay somewhere be like,
Hey, please,
I did
Ricky
not
Jay
have
did not
a,
do any. Ricky Jay passed away. He did not do any of this.
What's his goddamn name? Randy. James Randy. The Amazing
James Randy.
Yeah, The Amazing Randy is what he went by. But yeah, and then he ended up being with. I don't know if the kid was underage, maybe together or anything. I'm not even because I mean the documentary was
What's his name?
pretty out there. I don't think it was. I would have remembered if it was him confessing to pedophilia.
What was his name? Beefy Jackson.
Yeah. Stumpy Rodriguez.
Wait, is that the guy he was having sex with? The old guy? Is that the couple?
Oh, the old
couple.
guy's the magician.
the couple right there.
That's the magician, and this is the guy who put him out there. That's the kid that could heal people.
That's the kid he said could heal people. Yeah, when he was young. Out in they did like in India or something. He did a couple. What is the other one he did? Pretty interesting. Like he went to Princeton or so, or some Ivy League school, and he had guys that he had people fooled. Like people were doing like opening things with their minds and shit. He would do a lot of fucking fun shit like that.
The Randy guy did.
Yeah. And he calls himself an honest liar because all through breaking through his big thing was he never liked when people would use magic for financial gain and trickery.
Yeah.
He's like, it should always be, this is an illusion, this is not real. It's like, and he would break into the best one is he breaks into the, frequency of the earpiece that the televangelists use. The televangelist is such an obvious thing. I mean, I watched a psychic do it that our friend Michelle was working with. They collect information from you, very basic information. But if a stranger in a fucking arena calls out this information to you, you're not thinking that I filled out a card. And he's not looking at a card. He's walking around going, I got a thing. And they're in the earpiece going like, Eleanor Thompson. Like, Eleanor Thompson. And then they lose their mind. It goes, 225 Westlake Avenue.
No.
Like, and then they go crazy.
Yeah.
And then they're just selling it all in their ear. He tapped into one of their frequencies and just like exposed that they were doing that.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty great. I like
They're
that.
not around as much anymore, right? Those guys like
Yeah, they fucked up a little bit.
yeah.
They got a little trouble, man.
Yeah, all of them seem to. Yeah.
I used to watch them all the time. I used to watch Benny. What was his name?
Oh,
he had
the-
the
Benny
comb over.
Hinn.
Yeah.
He had the rags. The little. Oh, there was another guy, older guy, kind of like a white dude, but you could buy prayer cloths.
Cloths.
You could
Yeah.
buy
I remember the Magic Water.
I used to
Might have
watch
been
them
Benny
at
Hinn.
night all the time when I was on the
Yeah.
road, late night on TV.
Yeah.
These guys were the only people on,
Yeah.
and they were fucking fascinating.
Uri Geller. Uri Geller used to bend the spoons.
yeah.
He got called out on the Tonight Show.
Oh yeah. Well, he would go like that. Amazing Randy guy was great when he would do it because he showed people that could like, they could like turn like pages of like a yellow pages or something with their like hands like in the air like their mind basically, and he goes whatever it was he always just kind of goes like or move a pencil or something with their hand can move a pencil
yeah.
and he goes turn your head away. when you do it, and then it's just like all he does is like, it's the way they blow, like a kind of a small way they blow out of the side of their mouth and their hand. So it's like all like a trick.
Yeah.
But it'll just tell you cut the one part of the trick out. He goes, "That's fantastic. Turn your head the other way and make the pencil move with your mind."
I can
He's
actually,
like, "Well, I got to look at it."
I can make the paper move with my mind.
Sure.
Ready?
Yeah. Yeah, that was in the
I saw it
microphone.
move.
Now.
I saw it move.
Nuh-uh.
No, I saw it move.
Shut up.
I saw it move, Jay.
I see it. I see it.
It has nothing to do with the asthmatic guy.
Hello.
No, it moved. It moved.
But I love watching people that exposing magic tricks is pretty hilarious when they do it. Also, because it makes people who are falling for it feel stupid as shit. I am weirdly a sucker for magic stuff.
I love magic.
Oh, I love it, man.
Do you?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even think I did. Nate's dad is like
fantastic.
Nate's dad is the first time I met him. He just like we were backstage somewhere. He's just like, "Hey, you want to see some?" And I was like, He's unbelievably good. He's also like real funny.
Yep.
And you're like, "Oh, okay." I'm starting to see where Nate, like he's a freak.
Yeah.
Like he's real talented. I'm like,
he's a great guy.
Is he still doing it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now
He opens for Nate sometimes.
Has Nate's success made him more successful?
I think maybe he can sell some tickets in some places that he didn't before. But he was like in his field. He was like
high respected.
He's one of the best.
Yeah, like
one of the best sleight of hand guys in the world.
But it's still hard to get gigs in that field.
I think to sell a bunch of tickets. I mean, you can get gigs at places where the Magic Castle sells the tickets. But like to be like, hey, we're all coming to see Steven Bargatze. I think obviously now he can.
Is that his name?
Steven,
He doesn't have like a magician name.
The great Steven, Nate's dad, Steven, Nate's
that
dad,
him?
Bargatze.
Is that his dad?
That's a young. Yeah,
that's him younger.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, he's a lot younger there. Yeah.
But his sleight of hand stuff's great. I remember Theo Vaughn, when we were there for Mike Vecchione's taping in Nashville. Theo Vaughn was on the bus, and Nate's dad is just like, he's great. He's got a lateral lisp, which is hilarious too. So he's like, he's going through the whole thing. He goes, "Now check into your shirt pocket for your car," and just Theo going like, "No, come on, man, this ain't my pocket now, is it?" He's like, I know you didn't touch my pocket," and he's like, and he goes, "No." He didn't even look at the card. He just pulled it. The fact there was a card in his pocket, he's like, "Oh man, no!" And he like ran off the bus.
I mean,
I don't know how we did it either. I was standing right there too. He didn't touch Theo.
Way.
He didn't touch Theo.
He's real unassuming, and he's funny. He's legitimately funny. So you're just like kind of like, "Oh, this is all right. Let me." Let
me humor this guy while he does a little magic trick.
Let me let Nate's dad do his thing, and then you're like, "Oh, this guy's like is better than anybody. Like he's extremely." And then I asked around, and he's like, "No, that guy like won championships and stuff."
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see Baby Theo talking to Baby Rogan?
Yeah.
I can't stop watching it.
Those things are very funny.
It's really funny.
Someone's got to do it with me and you.
Oh my God, Baby J and Baby B.
Unfortunately, we have to pay for our own video, so it is what it is. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, man?
That is pretty wild, though, to have a dad that's successful in that field, and then him to be as. Do you think his dad has any
jealousy?
Like not jealousy, but like, wow, I wish or is he just like
no? I don't think
flipping out like, God damn it, this is amazing.
I think he thinks it's amazing.
Like the times when I've seen him like go on stage with him, or he'll bring him on stage or something. Like he's like he gets emotional. Like,
did Nate like? Because if my dad, I'd give my dad a bunch of shit, right? Did Nate give him anything?
Well, yeah, I'm sure he's taking care of everybody.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's.
I'm just
Nate's taking care of everybody.
Yeah.
He get you a house?
No, but he could probably just redo Nashville if he wanted to.
Yeah. Me and Vecchione got to go to Europe with him.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was a paid European vacation.
Yeah, and no one's got to sleep with him or anything.
Did he give you a house?
No, I haven't got a house yet.
I'm gonna see it.
Is it true though that
you're ruining it? Like I had a plan for that, but
I'm sorry. I'm gonna stay out of it, dude.
Yeah, the thing is, man, you got to work. I've told you so many times about it. You got to slow play these things. You jump the gun on everything.
But you know that's what I do, and I mess up, and I apologize. And you said you're gonna fucking help me out next time. I
know,
do it.
man, but
but you're calling me out now.
I'm not under. I'm undercutting you a bit, but
I apologize.
You ruined the plan I've been working on for like 5 years.
I will shut my mouth. I shouldn't have said anything.
I'm not gonna get a house.
But I'm trying to help you, right?
Yeah,
you know where I'm coming from.
I know where you're trying, but sometimes you don't want guys' help. Like,
Okay,
you know,
you're right. I apologize.
You know, like when you get pulled over and your buddy who's drunk starts mouthing off to the cop.
You said that before, yeah.
Now, Julian,
You know, we're going to cut this out of the show.
Is there any
Actually, we're
truth-
live. This
we're
can't be
live.
cut out. I apologize.
is there any
What?
truth to the idea that Julian McCullough has to sit there while Nate masturbates on him in hotel rooms? Now, I did hear this somewhere.
You're never going to get a house if you answer that.
that Nate's
You're
gonna
never
be-
going to get the house.
that
I'm just being your
Nate-
friend. You don't answer that. Let him
I think
talk.
Nate has
and you
been
talk through-
masturbating on his
sit through
openers.
it.
See, this is why I do appreciate you.
Listen, you sit through this and let him talk.
This is why I appreciate you.
Well, here's the thing, because like
You do come through
there's
for
a
me sometimes.
darkness in there.
I got you, man.
I know there's a darkness behind
Look-
that Bargatze.
Just look into his eyes. He'll go through it, and we'll move on. We're going to go back to
No,
baby
I know
Theo.
Please change
Nate's
the
dark.
topic.
Nate's
Please
darkness has a first name, Laura Bargatze. Hell yeah, dude.
Can I say something about
She's the
his
best.
wife? She is fucking cool.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh, Laura, dude.
Way cool. Than
Maybe one of
Nate.
my top 5 best friends.
I mean, she is way better than a better hang than Nate.
She's such a better hang than Nate.
Don't say anything.
Oh,
She has no house power.
dude, she's got such a wonderfully great sordid history that I love. That's just so not like the person she is today.
But she's not like somebody's wife. Usually somebody's wife is a little more reserved, or I don't know, whatever that thing is. I don't know what it is, but she was just like, hey, what's up? Like hanging out.
Yeah, well, she knows she could just go in her wallet and change her life. If you wanted. Hey, Bobby, go change your life, buddy.
Hey, Bobby, I heard Max wants a new car.
I texted.
I got it.
Laura was texting me and Christine last night about a concert thing, and I was like,
Right,
yo,
you're
I-
more friends with her
I
than
go,
me.
No, but I go fly up. I go, does it take the Nate copter up for corn and whatchamacallit? She's like, I might. I go, you're Laura fucking Bargatze. You go where you want, when you want.
Girl.
Yeah,
Girl, yeah, girl.
because she likes all the same music as you do, right?
Yeah, we like a bunch of the same music. But we were just, me and Laura's story is great because we were housewives together. She came, when she moved to New York, she didn't know anybody. And Nate immediately had a job he got picked up for the Video Game Awards writing. And they lived right up the street from me. And so I was home during the day always, and Nate all of a sudden wasn't. And she was just around, so we already met and everything at that point. Nate's one of my close friends, so we were just hanging out. I had to sit with her at the emergency room for hours once. She fist fought my ex-landlords with me before. It was wild.
She raised your daughter.
She helped raise Isabella. Yeah, they were just like such a part of like our lives. So like me and her have like a good, a fun history. So I love it. So not even just for Nate, her too. Watching that success and that rise has been so fun, and also that and particularly Laura, like she's still her. Like nothing about her. Their lifestyle has changed, but there is nothing different. Yeah. Nate's different just by he could not be different. Nate can't wear Vanderbilt shirts anymore. Now he comes like nautical when he's like in a nautical place. He wears like nautical clothing. It's lovely. I love seeing it. Nate's living his best life.
Nate
Golf clothes.
How did he become
how-
good looking?
He's
Beard and age.
He
Money.
became fucking he's a good looking guy
Yeah.
now.
look how comfortable he is in these designer clothes.
I know, man.
It makes me so happy. I'm like, he doesn't look awkward in them at all. He's just totally
Is
owning
that him
it.
now, or is
Yeah.
that
Yeah, this is for
His book.
Look at this.
I mean,
Look
dude,
at this like riding outfit.
He's
Yeah.
such a good looking
Now he
dude
is
now.
dressed like an SS leader here, I will say. Which
Like I
is
said, he
strange.
looks
Is that
fantastic.
a Hugo Boss original?
I mean,
Now I'm pretty sure this is how you dressed when you were executing Jews.
Christine, do me a favor. Make that a black and white.
And then play that Kanye song behind it. They don't understand the things I say on Twitter.
Titans. Look at that.
Yeah, it's great.
Now
the
he's
king.
from Nashville, right? Originally,
He's from Old Hickory.
Old Hickory. Wow.
But right
Look at
there.
that.
But yeah,
Is he gonna have his own bar downtown?
bar.
I don't
Yeah.
think he would have a bar. That's
He's opening a
He's
goddamn.
the mayor of
He's
Nashville.
a bar.
Yeah. He's gonna have an amusement park, man.
He's gonna have an amusement park.
Oh yeah, I forgot about my hot dogs, Bob dogs.
Yeah, Nayland, dude.
I want Bob dogs and Bob's root beer.
All right, now you come on. There's a lot of
Dude,
friends.
What
You
are we
gotta,
talking about? Stop
buddy.
pushing
It's
it.
one stand. It's one stand. You get the Bob
Just
dog,
root beer,
Bob dog, and Bob beer, root beer.
but
Because I'm
it's
sober.
only root beer.
Root beer. That's it.
No
Bob dog or Bob beer, root beer.
and waters.
Bob dog.
Bob
Maybe
dog,
also-
a hot dog. I mean, what?
Bob dog doesn't sound delicious.
Bob dog,
It doesn't.
Bobby dog,
It's only just sitting in
I
the
would-
hallway.
I would
A
definitely
Bobby
get a
dog.
Bobby
over
dog
Bob
with an IE. Bobby
How about a
dog.
hot Bob? But it's
A hot
dog.
Bob. No, that's sexy.
No, it's too sexy for Nate.
Hot
Land.
Bob?
What are you doing, Christine?
She wants a hot Bob. Leave her alone.
Give me a hot Bob. That's gotta be that's
I'll
one of
give
those.
you a
That's like a
hot-
dirty Sanchez.
I'll give you a hot Bob in around June,
Yeah.
August.
A hot Bob still involves a hot dog, though.
Yes,
a
but a
hot
smaller
dog.
hot dog. It's more like a gherkin. Dude,
cocktail?
It's a cocktail sauce, little weenie. Hey, here's the deal. I get my Bobby dog with the Bob beer, which is root beer, because I don't drink, and that's my under one hut, and it looks like a barrel.
Yeah.
A barrel.
Yeah.
Very Nashville-y, right?
Yeah.
What are you gonna have?
Man, I haven't really thought about it.
Let's think
just
it,
say
man.
The barrel, though, man. I feel like somebody got there before you did on it, like a barrel and root beer, and like somebody. This is.
Ooh, I want to do a Big J's haunted house, and it's just going to be ethnics inside,
Jesus.
just asking for stuff, just confusing all of Nate's fans.
Yo, man, you got $1.
I don't want any trouble.
No, it's the statue in Times Square.
The Times Square. Have you seen the Times Square black woman statue?
No.
Oh,
No.
treat yourself.
Really?
Get down there and take pictures with it.
Oh, yeah, it's down in Times Square. It's very.
It's,
nice.
I'm staying close.
They have.
Well, you can go to any Starbucks and take a picture with the person who's giving you your coffee. They have the same face.
Oh,
Yeah, you know that person who's pretty pissed off that you came in there to get your coffee.
If you-
Yeah, I met that person today.
But
Yeah.
you have to say this. It's too much cream, and then whatever that face is, take a picture next to that.
When you
Really?
it's when the face when you hand it back and not can you? It's more of like the instruction of like put more cream in that, please. If you gave one of those things, this is the statue.
Whoever's doing that has way more courage than I do at a Starbucks.
I would never.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
I would never. Some people don't give a fuck. Some
I
people
do
are like
it.
some people are like, can you do
Hey,
this?
man, put this.
Like do this. Yeah.
My
do-
name is Robert Splash of Cream Kelly.
Really?
Because I want it says on the thing Splash of Cream, and they always put too much cream, so I change it to Splash of Cream Kelly.
Nice.
Robert Kelly. So now when they still put too much cream in, I go, my name is Splash of Cream. I wanted a splash.
And they were like, I thought that was unrelated.
But then I go like this.
What?
What?
I didn't know your nickname was your order.
And I go like this. I go,
Splash of cream. Feel like you're good at 3-pointers or something.
that's a swoosh of cream.
Splash of cream. Splash.
And then I go, is this a splash of cream? And I make them answer it.
You don't do that.
I do.
You
I go, is
really
this?
do that?
Yes, because
In
I
New York City?
I do
That's
it.
crazy.
I've done it.
He goes,
New York
repeat
City.
after
do it in
me.
the suburbs,
Repeat
man.
after
Not
me,
in New
dum
York
dum. No, see, I'm learning this in the suburbs.
First of all, I don't like when you do me.
Dum dum.
Yeah, don't do that because I sound dumb.
Repeat after me, dum dum.
I said I don't like it.
I'll tell you
And you
what,
keep doing
I
it.
won't do it again.
Okay, try it one more time.
Dum dum. Do it again, dum dum.
You know, I like it now.
Yeah, it's full circle.
You try it. Go ahead.
Dum dum.
That was good.
Yeah,
God damn, that was good.
fantastic.
The tone was
Really is
almost,
good.
I almost matched the tone, didn't I?
Jacob, try it.
Dum dum.
There you go.
You just did it in Jacob voice.
Christine,
Give a little
rock
Bobby
it.
to it.
Christine, rock it.
Dum dum.
A little deeper.
How are you the two actors? Didn't even make a choice with the. You didn't even make a choice.
I
Yeah.
panicked.
Panicked. She panics.
Jacob
This is
sounded
why.
like his sounded like the transition in the Law and Order.
Dum dum.
Yeah. It was a little too quick.
Dum dum. Dum dum.
We warm
Dum
up food
dum.
before food, dude. Dum dum.
Food before food.
Now you
dude.
get a little fucking good, okay? Why don't you settle down with your Meisner technique, bitch?
Food before food, dude, was my ultimate Bobby impression.
Food before food?
Yeah.
Yes, Christine, tell me you guys used to get, anytime you ordered appetizers,
You go food before food, dude.
For like years of our relationship.
Really?
Yeah.
It's Bobby's
Food
old
before
joke.
food, dude.
Appetizers? Are you kidding? Food before food, dude.
That's great. Yeah.
it was a good.
Yeah. That was early Bobby
That
Kelly.
was
bit?
early. That was.
That's great.
God, dude. I mean, college girls just, you'd see their nipples tighten up in their sweaters. They loved
He
young
used to open
Bob.
for me when I did colleges.
Oh wow.
Nate opened for me too one time.
Yeah?
Yeah, how times have changed.
Nate opened.
That guy's opening a fucking amusement park.
Nate opened for me several times.
I remember a piece of his car fell off on the way to the gig.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, I'm sorry, I got to pull over and check under my car. And he checked and he just ripped a piece of his car off and threw it in his trunk. Goes, we're good to go. And I was like, all right, listen, dude.
I remember that car. He had that big clunker, and then the big switch in his life when Laura came up. What she brought with her? A Honda Accord.
Yeah.
A white Honda Accord.
That's
that was
the one
game
that no,
changer.
that's the one that had something fall off of it.
The Accord?
I don't
Dude.
believe it.
I swear to God, we're on
No,
our
he
way.
had a clunker before that.
We
A
were on
real
our
piece
way.
of shit.
It was the white Honda. Asked him.
Wow.
We were on our way to do a college in Connecticut, and we were stopping at Frank Pepe's because he's never had it. I was like, dude, we're stopping at Frank Pepe's. And on the way,
Underwhelming.
all of a sudden,
Underwhelming.
Really? I never had it.
Oh, it's fantastic. Don't listen.
Yeah.
He's a poo-pooer. Do you know what that is?
Elio.
Yeah.
Do you know what a
it's
poo-pooer is?
The quality
Well,
of
Bobby,
Elio's
I don't.
pizza.
I mean, contextually, I can guess.
Hang on one second. Do me a favor.
You think you were getting too highbrow for him?
I mean, I don't know exactly, but I think I
Do me
know.
a favor. Do me a favor. If you got that skill, try. What is it? What is a poo-pooer?
It's somebody. He's going to say negative things about stuff that's important to you.
You do know.
Yeah, I do,
So-
man.
I
have some intuition. I don't.
You fuckfaces, I was in on it. Can you stop getting real on me? I was
Well, but now
joking.
you're not.
Now I'm not because Jay was like, did you really think you didn't know?
By the
no,
way, I did this-
stupid.
I did this-
We
You know how
both
Jay
knew.
is.
I did this the other
He
day.
really is
me
a
and Bobby,
microcorrector.
Where me and Bobby are connected. I did the same thing. When we are backed into a corner, we get the same exact way. And I just saw it happen to Bobby. Where like when you come in and 2 or 3 of the people in the room are laughing at you, you go, "Okay, fuckers,
All right, now here we go."
Oh, we're doing this. Okay, all right. Well, if you let me finish what the fuck I'm saying, but if I could fucking finish it, no, I guess you know what? Everyone laugh. You guys laugh.
But we were in on it, and you came out of it.
Me?
No.
Both of you guys, your voice gets a little higher when you're under attack.
He just did it now.
You're out of your mind.
Me?
You're out of your fucking
No,
mind.
you were not.
You're out of your mind.
Buddy, you were there.
So the pizza's not good, is what you're saying.
It's good. Don't listen to him.
I want to get both sides.
He's a Philly snob.
Bring it up
and
on the
food is
screen.
different.
Bring up awful Frank. First of all, they cut it.
It's not. It's
They
not
think their
awful.
big funny thing, the big fun thing about they make 3 kinds of pizza. It's pepperoni and clam and plain.
white clam. Listen,
And they come in and they just cut it. They think their cool thing is they just cut it however. They just slice it up.
Not in
Yeah.
like just
It's
not
in
in
a 100-year-old oven, over 100 years. They've been cooking in this oven. It's
Really?
It's amazing.
Right up there in Mohegan Sun, 100-year oven.
No, it's Frank Pepe's the originals in New Haven. Stupid.
Yeah, they do have one in Mohegan Sun.
New Haven is the original.
Right.
Where I was going to a college. We stopped at the original before even Mohegan. They didn't have any.
Oh, I know.
They didn't have any other
Franchises.
Yeah.
No, you helped me.
Come on, that's
I
we
know.
were hugging
No,
over
buddy,
things like that
buddy,
last week.
You helped me, and I accept that.
It was a teamwork. Is what
You ready to
that was.
pounce? You're on edge today.
But you, buddy,
Show's on edge.
So listen. So we stopped at Frank Pepe's, and I got a clam pizza, and I got a regular
Oy.
pizza, and we ate it on the hood of that white Honda.
Oy.
I was like, dude, you got. You gotta let it cool down.
Clam pizza.
we ate it, but then I remember what happens with this pizza.
Hood
we-
clams.
We brought it in the car, and it smelled up his whole fucking car with clam pizza.
Laura's car.
Yeah, it was bad. And then we went and did this college, and the college sucked. But yeah, that was it.
Is it? Yeah.
It's so good.
We have our own pizza in St. Louis. It's a style that's different.
With spaghetti on it.
It's not spaghetti. It's not
What is
spaghetti.
it?
I'm not going to tell you.
Buddy, I'm sorry. Listen, hey, man, I was just trying to. I didn't know. That was not passive aggressive. I thought that was. You have Cincinnati spaghetti pizza. Am
That's
I crazy?
Cincinnati, man. That's spaghetti. But yeah, we're St. Louis. It's squares, thin crust, and it's toppings to the edge. But it's a cheese that you can only get in St. Louis.
Only?
Only in St. Louis.
You can only get the cheese in St. Louis.
You're not the first one to play this. Oh, like my uncle, my friend's own
Gary?
Yeah,
Tell him I said hi because we both play this fucking game. Okay, you can get that cheese in New Hampshire.
It's Provel, and you
Oh.
can't get anywhere but
buddy.
St. Louis.
the
Christine's
Provel
all
cow-
about this.
The Provel
It's-
cow is from fucking
It's a
Salem, New
mix
Hampshire.
of 4 different cheeses. It's
Yeah.
Provel. You can only get it in
Buddy,
St. Louis.
Provel, you get 4 different cheeses. You get the Provelian cheese from the Provel cow. You get the cheddar cheese. You get the provolone, and you get the gabajupi. I know how to get this.
I
fucking
wasn't
cheese.
sure if
Oh, I gotta try this. This looks. This has Christine written all over
This
it.
is like what a Domino's thin crust is modeled
Yeah,
after.
I'll send you guys some, man.
this is what-
But the
It's
so
cheese is
good.
Domino's doesn't have that cheese. But
Listen
yeah,
to
it's
me.
very different.
Listen to me. Do you understand where they're coming from? I say Frank Pepe's, 100-year-old oven, been there forever. It's known as one of the best pizza places in the country.
No one talks about their cheese.
And she goes,
Just boring
it's
as
like
mozzarella."
Domino's. They're trash.
No, I said Domino's thin crust.
I know.
love
You're
Domino's thin crust. It's modeled after this pizza.
You're dealing
Oh,
Oh,
with.
Christine, you see what's
You
happening?
better-
Bobby's doing the thing he just did.
I'm gonna
Now
get
he's
a
trying to
fu-
gang up on you, and Christine started doing it. She goes,
I'm gonna get a
"Oh,
fucking
okay,
time
fuck
machine."
you. It's not what I said. It's
You
not
better
what I
hope,
said.
you
Have
hope I
you
don't have
ever
a time
been to
machine.
DeFara's in
If I get a
Brooklyn
time
with
machine,
Dominic DeMarco
I'm gonna
with
let
his
you just go into
fucking
the future.
hand
Hurt.
pizza?
We're all turning at each other with shitty pizza.
Grimaldi's, Lombardi's.
Lombardi's. What's fucking
Bobby,
Lombardi's?
we
Lombardos.
loved. Let's get back together here.
Lombardo?
We loved. No, when we went to
Detroit.
Detroit. We were in Detroit. We got
Going
there
there tomorrow.
We went to. I mean, we were in the ghetto
With the salad?
but in the ghetto. Philly has a place like this, that Nick's Roast Beef.
Yeah.
It's in a bad neighborhood, but when you walk into the restaurant, it's
Safe.
way different. So it's one of, if not the original place.
It's one of, yeah.
It was really in the ghetto.
What's the name of it?
I'm trying to remember. If I saw the name, I might remember.
I think
Look up
that-
in Detroit, the number one Detroit's thing. But we went to it, and that was fucking really
Me, you, and Ari, we got a salad, which was great.
Yeah.
Salad and pizza is probably one of my favorite. If I was on death row and my last meal, it would be salad and pizza. I loved it. And this place was fucking
Original.
great because it's not like Chicago pizza, which is garbage.
I disagree.
It's garbage.
You're wrong.
It's wet.
The cornmeal crust. Sometimes.
Ugh.
Oh, you're
Cornmeal.
talking about that, but I mean the
Garbage.
the deep dish.
Deep dish, but some of them have the
I wouldn't like that so much, but a deep dish is good. But it's a slice.
This was
Yeah.
Just a
this
slice.
was fucking
like a
amazing.
casserole.
It may have been Buddies. I think it was.
Yeah,
I think it was Buddies.
it is so good.
Yeah, we were probably in 6 Mile because it was terrifying, and Bobby got pulled into a battle rap.
Yeah, but I won. Tell them I won.
He
Don't
won.
just say I got
Yeah, he
into a
won.
battle
He
rap and
won.
I
Sorry.
didn't win.
I apologize. You
because
did
I
win.
fucking
True, man.
won,
I mean,
and
you
then
did.
we got out of there safe because of me. Because I made fun of myself.
And you
I
were-
made fun of myself in your clothes.
You did.
And they were like, "Oh shit,
You
this
get outta here.
motherfucker's real."
And he's like, "Now what you all going to say about me next?" And he
Yeah.
threw it. He went a cappella too. The
Yeah.
beat
Wow.
stopped, and he went off. He went off.
Yeah, I just went off on the fucking grid, and then we went and had pizza, and they paid for it.
That's right.
Just the instincts to go to make fun of yourself right there when you're under attack is
I had no
thinker.
choice.
He's
dude.
like,
Yeah.
and your
It's
name's
either them or
Clarence, dude, and Clarence has good parents, dude.
Yeah.
And Clarence went to private school, y'all, dude.
Yeah. When you turn me on the dial, you wind up at 8 Mile, and now we're going to get a slice. And I rolled the dice when I went into your hood, and that's what I'm not wearing, because I ain't fucking racist like you and the Clarence. That's why I'm here to say I'm hungry. Let me and Big J get away. Keep the Jew. We don't care about him. That's why we going to get slim this summer. He's an Ozempic. I got a baby
Wait, Bobby,
stomach.
I'm going to call you over there. Jacob, I show you over there not showing respect is because you don't understand his new style where he rhymes every fifth line.
Yeah, dude. This guy.
You probably think it's supposed to go old school style where every other line hits, dude, but that's not Bobby's freaky
Anybody
flow,
can do
dude.
that.
That's not
Anybody
his
can do
fucking
that.
flow.
Anybody does that, bitch.
Was he boring ass Eminem? That's Bobby fucking K.
Yeah. God damn it,
Hot
man.
Bob.
God damn it, Jay.
It really didn't get as
I feel
self-effacing
like-
towards
I'm
the
like-
end as it did towards the end.
I feel like Jacob was making a face. He was like, none of this rhymes. And I go, he doesn't understand your scheme, dude.
He doesn't understand,
your
it.
scheme.
No, because he's used to what he knows and what they want him to know.
Jacob, you want to live in this little box, dude.
Yeah.
I know the lethal weapon rapping.
Yeah, you want everything
My
to
name
be.
is Roger.
You want everything-
And the Huda Hodger. You remember that?
Well, they
It's
were
like
at
every
dinner.
other line.
They were at
No.
dinner, right?
Huh?
They were at dinner with Mel.
No, we're at dinner.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's the worst rap.
Original Lethal Weapon?
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
He raps,
The kid raps, right?
and then his father raps. and
Yeah.
then he tries to show him that
It was
he
a
can
cute
rap too.
moment.
I'm an idiot. I've been getting.
He likes cute rap.
I do.
I'm Detroit pizza street
Yeah, no,
rap.
you're more hardcore.
Yeah, you
I'm
don't
hardcore
understand.
street-
They were going to kill us. We found out we all forgot our wallets to place, and then Bobby had to really rap us out of that joint.
I rapped him out. I was like, yo, rhyme and I rhyme, and it's time to shut this show down.
No, we still have a few minutes.
Oh, no, sorry. No, I was talking about my show.
the
my
show.
Your
Oh,
show.
Yeah, my show, dude.
show
not
within
the
the show.
Apologies.
Micro
apologies.
correction, Jay.
See, that's great. 'Cause I thought you would only be able to do that if you were under attack. But you just did it. Yeah.
Buddy, I'm under attack now. My credibility's under attack with this little fucking
Jacob doesn't understand.
this wizard over here.
Yeah.
Every 5 line rhyme scheme.
Yeah, he doesn't understand.
I
my-
understand. Now.
yeah.
Bobby, I think Jacob, it's like, you don't understand what I call 11 and 18 time. You might not understand time signatures in music, but I got this 11-18, something like that. Maybe a 7-4, 7-4 times. Things don't make sense.
He's getting me mad, Jay. I don't want this venom to come out
Take
like
it easy,
this.
buddy. Take it easy.
Well,
I don't want it to come out like this.
Dave Blunt's canceled
It's
his
not
tour,
working.
so there's a space for a guy looking to eat on the road. Is that Dave Blunt? Isn't that the big fat guy?
yeah.
Oh, what, do we have to go? What?
What?
But oh, sorry. Were we getting to the public domain time there? 30 seconds. Bobby, you can only rap for 30 seconds. That's the good news. Or my ass will be jammed.
You don't have to worry about it.
Oh, give us a little rap. Give us the rap from the Lethal Weapon.
I want to hear it.
My favorite.
Here we go.
It's really
Of course it
short.
is.
This is your favorite rap?
I just love how bad Roger is.
My name is Carrie, I'm no fairy. My sister's Sherry, she's in love, she's standing Carrie.
That's not even it. I'm more
Okay.
the Danny Glover one is the one you want.
Yeah.
Well, that was
Well,
uncomfortable for
like that one.
everybody.
I thought that was because they were taking tension away from the moment. Because
People don't know I beatbox too. I'm gonna rock that out, but whatever.
Do you know the little one that was rapping when she grew up?
What?
Bobby's proud of himself right now.
Yeah, Bobby's feeling good.
He's proud of his rap.
You okay?
He's proud of his beatbox.
No,
is he beatboxing or is he doing that move the paper thing?
Do you have a Pepsi?
Do you need a nebulizer or
that was
something?
Some Tums.
That was from the Chick-fil-A, the last one. That wasn't me beatboxing. That was I can't.
Bobby, you have your Primatine Mist with you?
Primatine Mist. What is that for?
Yeah, what did that do? I can't.
Yeah, what did that do?
I think it solves whatever Bobby was just had happening there.
Jay just fucking remembered Primatine.
I know it was a thing.
Yeah, it was a
I
thing.
have no idea what ailment.
My parents are respiratory therapists, so I know what Primatine Mist is.
Wow. All right, here we go. Right
What
here.
is Primatine Mist? It's an over-the-counter bronchodilator. Hey, used for temporary relief of minutes. So Primatine Mist is essentially a over-the-counter
There you go.
asthma thing. Greg Warren's new special, The Champ,
Special. Nice.
premieres this Friday, May 16th on the Nate Land YouTube
That's great,
channel.
man. Good for you, man. That's
Thanks,
gonna,
buddy.
That's
And you
gonna
can also
blow
hear
up.
Greg regularly on Pure Comedy and Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup on Sirius XM. Make sure you check him out on the road. He's absolutely hilarious, but watch that special. Rate, review, leave comments, share it. That's the most important thing. Get it out there. Always be
this
sharing.
weekend, that's what you're doing. Go to Nate Land YouTube channel and watch
First few
that.
days are the most important.
Yeah, it's right now. Go check it out and send it to your friends and share that stuff. Like it and watch it again. Make sure you get it out there for him. He's a very funny,
Greg's
hilarious
hilarious.
guy.
Thanks, fellas.
Absolutely. Make sure you go check out Robert Kelly, punchup.live/Robert Kelly. He's coming to the Parks Casino in Bethlehem very soon. This weekend, I'm in Cincinnati. Liberty Funny Bone. Josh Adam Myers, I think, going to be there with me. Wow, what I'm going to be saying again when Josh Adam Myers is opening his own amusement park, and I'll be like, he used to open for me.
Yeah, that's true.
Josh Land.
Welcome to Josh Land. Give it up for like a roller coaster.
We'll catch you guys tomorrow back here on the Bonfire at the same bat time. Until then, everybody, crackle, crackle.
Crackle, crackle, crackle.